The pumpkin races, those are fun. We won for the second year in a row, and so that was exciting.
It's just a time for everyone to come together and race your pumpkins, and it's fun. You get to meet people, race against people who you don't even know, and so it's a nice time for the whole community. Thank you, Mr. Sears.
I've had Miss John for 3 semesters. Feels like 6. There's been so much learning going on. My photography skills have matured over these last 3 semesters to heights that I never knew I could reach before. Thank you, Miss John.
I would think that the Shrimp Bowl was one of the best highlights of my year. My favorite thing that Mr. Mulligan taught me was, how to catch the ball when the center passed it to me, and then who I should pass it to. Thank you, Mr. Mulligan, for making the best football team I know.
One of the highlights of my year definitely was the middle school play. It was a lot of fun doing Peter Pan. A time where I could express myself and act and showcase my ability, definitely something that I really enjoyed. Thank you, Mr. Honeycutt, for a great experience with the performance. I enjoyed it and everybody else did. It was a lot of fun, and thank you.
The hockey season was the highlight for me. We had a good season. Things came together at the right time. Mr. Farnsham was just incredibly receptive to his players. I don't think I've ever had a coach that's so willing to listen to his captains and his players. Thank you, Mr. Farnsham.
My favorite art project was an extra credit bear project. I wanted to make some sort of geometric animal, and then Mr. Rose taught me the wet on wet shading technique, which was sort of difficult at first, but then I got the hang of it. Thank you, Mr. Rose, for making art such a fun class.
Mr. Fisher really got me started on 3D printing. I've done a phone case, I've done a habitat, I've done a lot of stuff. Thank you, Mr. Fisher.
Probably the Halloween assembly. When Mr. Fed did one of the balloons, it was actually the second most powerful reactions. Thank you, Ms. Sebastian, for giving me 3 years of probably the best science studies that I've had, because I've gone definitely beyond of the scope of what I thought that I could understand, so thank you for that.
Definitely the play. It was really fun. It's a lot of work, but it's so much fun. I would like to thank Mr. Machichi for teaching me how to be such a great actor. He was the best director the past 3 years. And so I also like to thank Mrs. Rose and Mrs. Kearns for staying behind the bushes and telling us our lines whenever we forgot them. I want to thank everybody else who pitched in, because we couldn't have done the play better without you, so thank you.